So I've been wanting to do this, and so here goes nothing, pretty much. So I want to start talking about a specific verse in the Bible in the book of Luke in chapter 5. To kind of lay out the story, Jesus was talking to a crowd, and soon enough, the crowd got too large, and Jesus needed to find a way to sort of separate himself from the crowd. He saw two boats docked on the shore and went up to one of the fishermen. Now, get this, he actually went up to the fisherman named Simon and asked him to take him out in the water to teach. He didn't just go to a boat by himself and did it, he actually asked somebody. Now, after he's done teaching, he tells Simon, "Put out into deep water and let down the nets for a catch." Simon obeys, but not after he gives a little backlash about how they've been fishing all night and have caught absolutely nothing. And when they go out to sea again and cast out their nets, it states that they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. Isn't that amazing that with obedience, God will bless us tenfold? But what I really want to touch on is at the end of the story, after they all high-fived and celebrated their very successful fishing trip, they go on to shore and Jesus then tells them, from now on, you will be fishers of men. And here it is, verse 11. So they pulled their boats up on shore, left everything, and followed him. In fact, researchers guessed that with the amount of fish they caught that day, they could have retired as fishermen and gone to enjoy the rest of their life labor-free. So, why did they leave everything? Here's what I believe God has showed me from that verse in my studying and praying about it, is that God will bless our obedience abundantly, above and beyond what we deserve, even if we may gripe and pout like Simon did, and make up excuses as to why it will never work. His blessings are good, but don't let your good blessing stop you from your great purpose. God wants to bless you. He loves doing it, and you should receive these blessings. But how much greater and fulfilling can your purpose be? You might say, well, I don't know my purpose, or Simon Peter's purpose. It couldn't have been better than retiring at a young age and just living life lavishly. What could be better than that? But there is something better than that. No blessing comes close to how amazing it feels to share the gospel and to spread the love of Jesus to the world. Remember, we are in this world, but we are not of it. Matthew 6 states to not lay up yourself treasures on earth, but to lay up your treasures in heaven. Reminder, let your blessings take you to your purpose. And I promise you, everyone has a God-given purpose.